An Android device that has been rooted will be removed from the manufacturer's supported products, and it will not be possible to have it repaired even if it breaks down or if there is a problem. We do not take any responsibility for damages, disadvantages, malfunctions, etc. due to troubles caused by actions based on this information. In addition, there is no illegality in the act of rooting itself, and whether or not the root is a right that consumers have. After understanding the contents well, please judge at your own risk whether to execute. Take it easy. Rooted Pixel 3a Sargo or Bonito. The link of the terminal to be rooted this time has been pasted in the YouTube details column. If you are interested, please check and see. Security and privacy have been enhanced with the update to Android 10. There are 3 major changes regarding security and privacy. Updated to a new encryption method that is more difficult to crack. Now Android can change device ID. Until now, all apps were stored in a large room, so it was easy for each app to do something dirty with the apps around it. The new method makes it difficult, not impossible, to do harm to other apps by keeping each app in a small room. These changes have significantly enhanced security and privacy over Android OS 9 Pie. However, smartphones have a big vulnerability. In particular, if you use native apps to use Android, Google will know your propensity and trends from Google search results and shopping history. By linking with Google account, Google can get your location information from your home, workplace, places you go often, daily routine, etc. From your location information, Google collects information from your Android device, such as you and friends' physical data, preferences, faces, friends' work relationships, and personal thoughts. From information in the photos, contacts, schedule, Notepad, and Gmail applications. Furthermore, if your phone is made in China architecture, you may be in a situation where you are continuing to give your personal information to the CCP and Google. This means stalker legally stalking you. The CCP's behavior is illegal. In this situation, you cannot cry in the midnight. GrapheneOS is a custom ROM made to cover that security hole that will not be closed semi-permanently. By install GrapheneOS, it is possible to realize a sense of comfortable and courteous distance like good fences make good neighbors. It is advisable to carefully examine and decide on the content, as it greatly reduces the convenience. From here, move on to Android device operation. From settings Yazirusi security screen lock none. From settings Yazirusi security disable fingerprint. From setting Yazirusi about phone tap 7 times build number. Success, you are now developer. From setting Yazirusi system advanced settings developer options. OEM unlock Yazirusi on. USB debugging Yazirusi on. Finished developer mode settings. Next, set up the MacBook. I used macOS to root Android. Please refer to the link of the MacBook used this time in the YouTube details column. Reproducibility may be improved by preparing the environment. Press Ctrl key space key. Activate Spotlight. For Spotlight, enter Terminal. Finally, click on the terminal to open it. Copy and paste the words into the terminal and enter. All of them are listed in the details section of the blog, so please check. The Apple Genuine Development Tools code required for installing Homebrew for the first time is also installed, because it is a very heavy file. It takes about an hour to install, depending on the environment. If it's shown success, copy and paste the words into the terminal and enter. If it's shown success, in the HTTPS environment, install Signify, a tool for secure download and execution environment. Required. Copy and paste the words into the terminal and enter. If it's shown success, I used the USB cable referenced to connect the MacBook to the Pixel 3a. All selected products will be carefully selected products and designs that do not flicker when used by morbid minimalists. I'm glad if you can use it as a reference. Connect Android and MacBook with USB cable. A screen like the image is displayed at the first startup. Insert X and always allow and tap OK. Copy and paste that sentence on terminal and enter. If it's shown, success. Copy and paste that sentence on terminal and enter. When the Android device restarts, the following screen is displayed. When a screen like an image is displayed on the Android terminal, use Mac terminal. Copy and paste that sentence on terminal and enter. After the Android device blacks out, unlock the bootloader. Will be added to the device selection screen. Click on the volume up key and find Unlock the bootloader. Click once on the volume up key to come out. When Unlock the bootloader is displayed on the screen of the Android device, click the power button of the Android device. Successful if the screen of the Android terminal is displayed as unlocked after blackout. Copy and paste that sentence on terminal and enter. Reboot Android. Update the OS of the Android device to the latest state. Required. From Settings Yazirusi System Advanced System Update Settings. Check for updates. No problem if it is up to date. From MacBook at the terminal. Copy and paste the text into the terminal and enter. Copy and paste the text into the terminal and enter. Open a web browser on MacBook as it can be either Safari or Firefox. Copy and paste the text into the terminal and enter. There is a GrapheneOS folder in the Downloads folder. Download the file there. This tutorial is based on Pixel 3a. Copy and paste the text into the terminal and enter. When you go to the site, download the two link files written on the screen to the GrapheneOS folder. If the file has been updated and the file name in the image does not match the file name of the link destination, rename all the file names to be performed in the future to the file name you downloaded. If it looks like an image, it is a success. For Pixel 3a XL, download the image link file. If it is Pixel 3a, copy and paste the text of the image to the MacBook terminal and enter. If it is Pixel 3a XL, copy and paste the text of the image to the MacBook terminal and enter. If you are unclear, all of this information can be found in the YouTube details section. From MacBook at the terminal, copy and paste the text into the terminal and enter. Copy and paste the text into the terminal and enter. If Pixel 3a, copy and paste the text into the terminal and enter. If Pixel 3a XL, copy and paste the text into the terminal and enter. If it looks like an image, it is a success. Use image Sargo QQ1A.200105.002. On the last line of the text output to the terminal. Return to your Android device and connect your Android device and MacBook with a USB cable. Press and hold the power button to turn off your Android device. After confirming that the power has turned off, hold down the power button and the volume down button at the same time. Successive Android terminal goes into Fastboot Mode like screen. In this state, return to the MacBook terminal again. Use image Sargo QQ1A.200105.002. On the last line of the text output to the terminal. If Pixel 3a, copy and paste the text into the terminal and enter. If Pixel 3a XL, copy and paste the text into the terminal and enter. Copy and paste the text into the terminal and enter. The Android device restarts automatically. Please, do nothing until the code on the screen is output to the terminal. It takes time to complete. Important. Succeed when finished. Total time, as shown. Copy and paste that sentence on terminal and enter. This starts GrapheneOS. After confirming that GrapheneOS has been successfully started, close the bootloader to enhance security. This action is not required, but it is safer to do so as it can enhance security. Return to your Android device and connect your Android device and MacBook with a USB cable. Press and hold the power button to turn off your Android device. After confirming that the power has turned off, hold down the power button and the volume down button at the same time. Successive Android terminal goes into Fastboot Mode like screen. In this state, return to the MacBook terminal again. When a screen like an image is displayed on the Android terminal, use Mac terminal. Copy and paste that sentence on terminal and enter. After the Android device blacks out, lock the bootloader. Will be added to the device selection screen. Click on the volume up key and find Lock the bootloader. Click once on the volume up key to come out. When Lock the bootloader is displayed on the screen of the Android device, click the power button of the Android device. Successful if the screen of the Android terminal is displayed as locked after blackout. Copy and paste that sentence on terminal and enter. Reboot Android device. Operate the Android device again. From setting Yazirusi about phone tap 7 times build number. Success, you are now developer. From setting Yazirusi system advanced settings developer options. OEM unlock Yazirusi off. USB debugging Yazirusi off. Finished developer mode settings. If you restart your Android device again, the whole process is over. Thank you for your hard work. In my personal opinion, unfortunately, smartphones, whether iPhones or Androids, has vulnerabilities that were constantly stalking. Android plus GrapheneOS has finally freed some stalking by large companies. GrapheneOS is a custom ROM with a design that has been removed. Native apps and code that may be net stalking from the native Android 10 system. It's recommended for those who value privacy. Those who are morbid minimalists suffering from a lot of native apps they don't use, and those who suffer from the net stalking of large companies. It is a good impression that the operability and system are the same as Android 10. However, since the Google Play Store cannot be used, you must download the stray app file from the stray site to download the application. Perhaps the malicious site embed backdooring or trojaning the app file. You have been released from the stalking of large companies. But if you want to increase your convenience, you are now at greater risk of being exposed to virus threats. Since this area is a trade-off, it is better to judge which one is more important to the user. One point to keep in mind for Chinese, Japanese, and Korean users. This GrapheneOS does not include Chinese, Japanese or Korean input devices. For Chinese, Japanese, and Korean users, if you want to type using these languages. For example, if you are a Japanese user, you must search for Japanese input app and install the typing application separately. Language display is included so language display is possible. Chinese, Japanese and Korean users should be aware. This concludes the description of GrapheneOS. Thank you for watching until the end. Would you kindly? We are always looking for sponsors and supporters.
皆様の生温かいご支援よろしくお願いいたします。
This video will create a video that creates a more convenient and more comfortable space based on the theme of life hack. The details of the video are described in the summary column. Please check it out. Thank you for rating and subscribing to videos. See you in the next video. It was a prototype.